everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. Before we get started, hi, my name is Teresa and I welcome you all to my channel. If you're new here, you like Ipsy unbaggings, Ipsy mystery bags, you like Walmart unboxings, you like getting ready with me with some scary ghost stories. I even do Monday Mask Ladies collab. I do sometimes makeup try-ons on here. I do Tongue Twister Thursday, I do Fun Fact Friday, and sometimes I do giveaways on this channel. And guys, I do more. I do random more than just beauty on this channel. Now if you're interested in all the content that I just said, then please consider hitting the subscribe button down here on the bottom. When you hit the subscribe button, there will be a bell. And when you hit the bell, you'll be notified of when I upload my new video. So today, guys, is Get Ready With Me! It's some scary ghost stories. Ooh, I hope you are ready because I know I am. How's everybody doing today? Everybody having a good day? I hope so. I'm having a good day so far. Yesterday was a little bit bad, but you know what? We all have bad days and good days, right? But today's a good day because you're here with Teresa Starship. Alright guys, so the palette that I'm going to use is just a little palette by Elf. And that's what it looks like. I actually won this in a giveaway from Maureen McDee's Unboxings, which she is another awesome lady. I love watching her channel. She does a lot of unboxings and explains about how to use YouTube and everything. She's just an awesome person. I'm giving her a shout out because she is awesome and she's beautiful too. So I'm going to leave all her information down here in the description box. If you would please go and subscribe to her. Join her YouTube family. Share the love that you share with me. And let her know that Teresa Starship sent you. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this little palette. But before we do, we got the West Virginia Ghost Stories and Legends and Haunts. Still working on this book right here. Yes, so we're going to read a couple of those stories as I put my makeup on. And yes, this is a challenge for me every Saturday. Everybody likes a good challenge, right? I know I do. Alright, so let's start with the base of my eye. I'm going to use this matte color because it looks like it's the only matte in here. And 3 shimmers. So I get to work with 1 matte and 3 shimmers. This matte color right here, I'm just going to do an all over shadow look with this little brush right here. And I won these from Miss Tiffany Wears T-shirts, which is another awesome person. I'm going to leave her information down below. If you do not know who Miss Tiffany Wears T-shirts, then you're missing out. You need to go to my description box and join her YouTube family and share the love that you share with me and let her know that Teresa Starship sent you. Yes, absolutely. Now, alright, anyways, so we'll go ahead and since there's no mirror, I like taking my mirror and just gonna do an all over look here. It's really light. This is just going to be like a neutral color, which I don't mind neutrals at all. They look really nice on me. But, you know. Although I've been stepping out of my comfort zone, guys. I've been wearing blues and I need to try some blacks and some reds. Doing a little bit more artwork. What do you guys think? You think? I think so. So just an all over look here. And these brushes are so soft. I really like these brushes. Alright. So I got my base on my eyes. let's go ahead and read a story. I want to hear a story. Do you want to hear a story? Yes, you do. Okay. So, we stopped on Banshee of Marr. And this takes place in Wood County. Go figure. I'm going to have to go visit Wood County because they have so much history and ghosts and everything else. Yes, so it says the area of Marr where a banshee was seen. And it shows you a neighborhood area. I don't know if you can see that. My ring light doesn't work. Hey, guys, I taped it up, so it kind of is standing up, but my light don't work. Still waiting on my other one to come in on Friday, so... Okay, so I am filming on Wednesday. This will be on Saturday. I do all my filming on Wednesdays, but... but I'm supposed to get my ring light soon. Anyways, there's that picture. The neighborhood. It looks like a normal neighborhood to me. Let's go ahead and read it. Alright, so in this little box it says a banshee is a fairy or a female spirit who wails or keens, heralding the death of a person. The Irish called them Bean Sahi. She dressed in a gray cape, green dress, and had weepy eyes from crying. The Scottish call these fairy folk being nigh. She is usually seen as an old woman in raggedy clothing, squatting in desolate creeks, washing the bloody clothing and grave shrouds of those who will soon die. That's pretty creepy. It says, when the Irish and the Scottish settled in Ohio and West Virginia, they did not come alone. They also brought with them the spirits and lore of their ancestors to establish roots in the areas they lived. Such entered the Banshee into an area just outside of Parkersburg. Just a little less than 2 miles from Parkersburg sits Marr. The founder of this little town, Thomas Marr, was haunted by a banshee. Many think this entity a ghost. However, the banshee is a female spirit or a fairy that warns of impending death. Several times while riding to work at the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad freight yard in 1874, 61-year-old Marr was followed by a rider in a raggedy hood that would vanish from sight. He told his wife Mary this strange story, and little was thought of it until the evening a rider came to the back gate of the home. When Mary went out to welcome the guest, the rider dressed in a dark ragtag clothing and a hood disappeared into the night. It was February 6, 1874. Thomas Marr was found dead at the freight depot hours later. He had climbed to the top of the station box to clean out a stovepipe, fell, and broke his neck. Stories are told the banshee returned to a wail when Mary died at age 90. Some believe the creatures still remain in this area. There have been reports of a woman wearing ragged black cape walking along West Virginia 95 at Parkersburg near the W.H. Bickle Estate during bad weather. Whether she forewarns people of impending death or it's just a ghostly reminder of the past is unknown. But it is fair warning that during thunderstorms or when feeling a bit ill, avoid area at all costs. Okay, so in this little box, it says, killed Thomas Marr. For the last 16 years, the watchful and efficient guardian of the property of the B.N. Orr Company at the lower depot was found lying opposite his station box a little before 5 o'clock yesterday morning with his neck broken and dead. It seems that he took a step ladder from the freight office at 4:30 and, as is supposed, went upon the roof to clean out his stovepipe. He must have missed his footing and fell to the ground. a distance of perhaps 10 feet. He was a genial old man of near 60 years and seemed particularly cheerful. And this happened in Parkersburg Examiner. I guess that's what it means. I don't know. February 7th, 1874. Woo! That's creepy. Very, very creepy. So, our next one is going to be the Headless Soldier of Donahue Lane in Jackson County. But let's go ahead and do the crease of my eye here. Just right there. And the crease of my eye, I'm just going to put this black. Yes, I found some black, I guess. So we're going to do that in the crease of my eye with this little brush right here. Yes. So what you guys think of that story? That was pretty creepy. That was pretty creepy, wasn't it? To me it was. To me it was very, very creepy. I've heard about banshees and but I didn't really think about them warning others about a death of somebody that you're close to. I was always taught if you hear an owl hooting around your house at night is a sign somebody's going to pass away. Even a knock at your door and there's nobody there is a sign of death walking to your door, or a bird that flies into your house. That's what I was taught. But I didn't know about I've heard of banshees, but I didn't realize they were a sign of death. So, let's hope I never hear one. Let's hope I don't. That'd be creepy, though. You know. This is some black. It's probably for a smoky eye, but I'm doing this a little bit different. We're going with a smoky eye, aren't we? No. It's a little bit of fallout, but I heard good things about elves, and I was quite excited to get it. So down here on the bottom right here, I'm going to go ahead and put this like a pinkish purple color right there, and I'm going to use this flat brush just to pat it down. Okay. It's a nice little palette. I like it. I just hope my eyes don't look like I got punched in the eye and I got a black eye. Like right there. A little bit of fallout, but not too bad. What do you guys think? Can you see it? Even though my light's not on. Does it look okay? Let's read another story. Read another story. I love story time. Alright, so the Headless Soldier of Donahue Lane in Jackson County. And it says in this little box, the area of George Click's Ford, where local militia force marched Stuart Donahue, also spelled Donahue, to his death. In November of 1862, Union soldier Private Stuart Donahue took a leave in his home on Little Mill Creek from his volunteer position with Company K, 9th Regiment of the West Virginia Infantry. The 55-year-old man had enrolled in March of 1862. He returned home for medical reasons, but paperwork were filed stating he had not been present at the roll call in September and October and such had deserted. On November 10, 1862, neighbors warned him that a group of local home guards had been sent to arrest him as a deserter. The news left him ill at ease, but Donahue set out to meet the home guards to deny the accusations and such. Ran into the small group of men not far from his home. As not to alarm the home guards, he slipped his gun into an old stump and allowed them to escort him to Cottageville, unarmed, so he could explain his leave of absence in a hearing. A mile east of Mount Alto, in an area called Dutch Ridge, the group slowed to cross Little Mill Creek. It was just as they traversed Click's Ford, a crossing on the old George Click property over Little Mill Creek. One of the guards, a local man by the name of Job Snyders, shot Donahue in the back. Donahue died 2 days later. It was not long after that individuals traversing Little Mill Creek began to see strange and unexplainable things where the home guard murdered Donahue. He appeared as a young horse to some and others, a brownish ball of powder. A minister traveling through the area reported seeing a headless soldier clambering over a wooded fence. The brother of Stuart Donahue stated he met Stuart on the lane after dusk. It scared him so badly he ran to the flood, swollen creek, and jumped in, swimming across. Authorities never punished the murderer. It is the reason Stuart Donahue walks the area of Old Click's Ford. Now, next to a thick concrete bridge crossing the creek, you might see him there if you drive across along West Virginia 331, just as passersby saw him in 1860s. He comes in different forms and animals, a brownish ball of powder, or a full-body apparition, begging to explain his absence and get restitution from the man who murdered him on a lonely stretch of road over Little Mill Creek. Ooh, that's creepy. All right, so we're going to stop on here at the Faust family massacre. Ooh, and this also takes place in Jackson County. Let's go ahead and finish up my eye. Then I'm going to go off here, and then I'm going to come back on here, and I should be transformed into a halfway looking decent person. Hopefully. And then we're going to read a couple more stories, and then we're going to end it there. Yes. Don't you just love getting ready with me? I'm a little out there, but I like it. I like it. I like it. So I'm just going to do this right here. I'm just going to give it a little bit more shimmer on top over that matte. So just a little bit more brown. So that shows you that I use the whole palette, right? And there you have it. I will be right back, guys. I am, like I said, it'll take me a little bit longer, but it'll only take you not even a half a second. So I will be right back. Hi, everybody. I am back. I put my foundation on. I put my concealer on. I put my eyeliner on, my mascara, my highlighter, my lipstick, and did something with this funky looking hair. For some reason, I just got it cut not too long ago. Why you guys falling down? There we go. I just got my hair not too long ago. Got it cut and everything. And my hair is growing back so fast, and I'm not sure why it's growing back so fast. But anyways, what do you guys think about my look? Did it come out good? You probably can't see it because of the crappy lighting in here, but it's there. I think I did pretty good for a neutral look. Alright, let's read maybe one, maybe two more stories. And I'm not going to keep you on here too long. But yeah, I wanted to read you one more story. Maybe two. This is the Faust family massacre in Jackson County. And this looks like the lady who's the murderer, called Chloe Faust Green. And then the little, she is right there. I don't know if you can see her. Creepy looking lady, and then looks like some kind of village. Yes. And a creepy looking road. Look at that. Alright. So it says underneath the picture, it says, near the area where an old homestead once stood along Grasslick Creek, ha, and ghostly cries for help are heard. Guys, we have some weird names here in West Virginia. We even have a road called Pickle Street. Okay, Pickle Street? Really? Anyways, it says, in November of 1897, 61-year-old Chloe Faust Green lived with her 3 children from different marriages. Jimmy Green, age 18, Matilda Faust, age 26, and Alice Faust, age 28, in a homestead along Grasslick Creek in Jackson County, West Virginia. She was well known in the community, always giving a helping hand to those in need and offering a bed to anyone needing a place to stay. One such young man she nurtured was John Morgan, who was left an orphan at the early age of 9 or 10. For 5 years he lived with the family until he married in 1896. However, Morgan would stop in occasionally to earn money helping around the farm. Chloe Faust Green would not let Morgan or his new wife go hungry. She always sent the man home with bread or grain to help support them. She had developed such a caring attitude to her foster son that she had given John Morgan a horse. He had traded it in the spring for 2 younger horses and a loan note of $35, which was coming due. A strange incident transpired on Friday, October 29th. John Morgan awakened the family at 1 in the morning, insisting that Jimmy, Chloe's son, go raccoon hunting with him. A few yards from their home, Morgan asked Jimmy if they had yet to sell a horse they had advertised for sale. I think I skipped a page. Okay, yeah, I did. Jimmy told him no, they had not, but they were sure to do so by the next day. Then oddly, Morgan called off the raccoon hunt. Although Jimmy mentioned the odd behavior to his family and suggested Morgan might steal the money, it seemed to raise no great alarm. On a cool Tuesday night of November 2nd, at around 6:00 p.m., Morgan stopped again at the Faust Green home. This time, it was with the request to have Chloe cut his hair. Unable to do it that evening, she allowed him to spend the night so she could take care of him in the morning. That night, John Morgan bunked with Jimmy. Around 4 in the morning on November 3rd, 1897, both arose, and Morgan followed the young man out to the hog pen on his customary chore of feeding the farm animals. Morgan waited for the young man to turn, picked up a hatchet and stone at the let me reread that. Morgan waited for the young man to turn, picked up a hatchet and a stone at the small pigsty, and beat Jimmy to death. He then returned to the house to find the 2 sisters cooking breakfast while their mother tidied up her bedroom. Immediately, he struck Alice with the hatchet and then turned to Matilda and hit her twice with the same weapon. Believing both women were dead, Morgan proceeded to the bedroom and burst through the door, where he eventually murdered Chloe after a brutal battle that ended at the front door. Alice and Matilda were not dead. Matilda crawled to the sitting room where they found her corpse later. Alice escaped by hiding in a woodpile at the home house while her sister begged her to grab the gun. Alice could do no more than flee for help to the nearby neighbor's home. Authorities apprehended John Morgan and a jury found him guilty. He hanged in December for his crime. They found no true motive for the murders, barring he needed money to repay the loan for the horse. Morgan's wife had complained to neighbors that for about 6 months he had appeared depressed and hummed to himself. Parkersburg, West Virginia, November 3rd, details of one of the most horrible crimes in the annals. I think it's annals. I can't talk today, guys. I'm sorry. Of the state, and were received here this evening from Jackson County. And from reports, a lynching bee is very probably before morning, 8 miles southeast of Ripley, in the isolated locality of Grass Lick. Miss Edward Green, age 70, her son, James Green, age 21, and her 26-year-old daughter, Miss Faust, by her first husband, Francis Faust, was murdered in cold blood. About midnight Tuesday night by John Morgan, a young man who had formerly been employed in the Green family, who are among the prominent farmers of Jackson County. Besides killing 3 of the family outright, another Miss Faust was seriously injured by a blow from the club of the friend, but managed to escape and hide. The object of the horrible crime was to secure $56, which Morgan had learned had been received Tuesday afternoon from the sale of a horse. About midnight, he called at the house and arousing the family, first struck down Mrs. Green, who answered his knock, and as the other members of the family rushed in, he struck the 2 daughters with the club he carried. Young Green ran out the door, and Morgan, fearing he would escape pursuit, and killed him a few rods from the house. One of the daughters, who was only stunned, managed to escape and gave the alarm. Morgan was found in the woods near the house about 10 o'clock this morning. His hands and clothing were smeared with blood, and the money was on his person. The Wheeling Daily Intelligencer, November 4th of 1897. It shows you a picture of him getting hung. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but it's creepy. And, a little bit more. Alice lived to the age of 75. However, for years, people saw the ghost of a young woman running along Grass Lick Road and heard her cries for help. They claim it was the ghost of Alice escaping from John Morgan. And there's some more creepy pictures. Alright, guys. This is going to be my last story for today. I'm going to stop there. Our next story, next time with Getting Ready With Me, is going to be Devil Baby. Ooh, Devil Baby. And that's also in Jackson County. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope everybody had a great time. I hope you guys had a little bit of laughs and had fun. Got a little bit scared because some of these stories are kind of creepy. I mean, I wouldn't want to encounter any of those. And I hope everybody stays blessed. And I hope everybody stays safe no matter where you are, no matter where you're at. Please stay safe. And I will be seeing you all in my next video. Thank you for stopping by, and you have a great day.